New England has experienced one of the worst winters in United States history. With Winter Storm Juno, average snow gusts reached up to 80 miles an hour, with snow topping 35 inches. People are really starting to feel the effects. 2 years ago, Winter Storm Nemo toppled the Athletic and Activity Center, the Bubble. According to meteorologists, Nemo was a historic storm, with the storm reaching accumulation records in most of the region. With the severity of this winter, attention has now been turned back to the bubble and if another collapse is possible.
I think we're a little bit more comfortable with this because of the reinforcing that went on as it attached to the clubhouse itself. I think we're a little bit more comfortable with that. It's been a challenging winter already, but it seems to have held up very well to the 3 or 4 storms we've had in the last 2 weeks here.
Am I more confident? Yes, for a wide variety of reasons. This bubble, first of all, it's new, of course, and new, doesn't have the age and wear on it. It's taller, and a taller bubble means a steeper bubble, and a steeper bubble means the snow will shed easier. And we've made some other changes. We've changed out our snow crew who does the maintenance around the building, and we've been very on top of them to make sure that they are following our instructions very clearly as to how we want things done, and that's resulted in no issues this year.
While Franklin Pierce is taking precautions to stop another collapse, the collapse 2 years ago took a substantial planning and construction process to rebuild the facility. At an estimated cost of over $2 million, we spoke to the Director of Purchasing and Franklin Pierce to gain insight into the process.
Yeah, once the bubble went down, we had a meeting with probably about 4 or 5 people that got together, and we put a task group together to see what we were going to need to purchase, how quickly we could purchase it, what the issues were with the bubble, did it have to be replaced.
The collapse affected hundreds of students on campus who count on the bubble every single day.
It was pretty tough, right in the middle of a busy season with community members and athletic teams coming in, so we had to adjust to that. Teams had to find other places to go and play, and we actually lost a lot of money because of it, and because community members couldn't actually fulfill their memberships. It was tough. We didn't actually have a place to work, so we would just use the clubhouse upstairs, and if people still wanted to use that, they could, but another part of working here was having to come here and shovel off the snow so that they could try and save as much as they could, but there wasn't much to be salvaged.
Since I couldn't work out in the bubble, I had to do like ab stuff in my room. I did some insanity, and I know like a couple of people ran outside even though it was like really cold out, so it was not okay for them.
With this winter already well underway, we were able to learn more on the preventive methods used to stop a future collapse.
The cable support structure around the clubhouse section has changed significantly from the old bubble. It's reinforced more on the corners of where it attaches from the bubble itself to the block building, the clubhouse part of the bubble. It's reinforced there. That's is the weak link in the entire bubble anyway, where it attaches to the block building. So they reinforce the fabric there and the cable support structure in that location.
While the facilities department is taking steps to prevent another collapse, the winter storms continue to roll in. With over 40 million people affected by storms in the U.S. Northeast, the only hope is that the rest of the season is easier on Franklin Pierce University and all of New England.